Hi lollies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel. Thank you for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload videos, you'll be the first person to be notified. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of ours. You guys are the real MVP. So guys, lovely. So I came across this video right for you, and I thought to share with you guys where there is a lot of crying out loud on the social platform after pan-colored women actually realized that DEI does not really benefit people that looks like me, but actually it benefits pan-colored women because this time around they are all losing their jobs. I'm just going to roll a clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. Alright lovelies, let's dive into it.
Call from my work and they let me know that I was getting laid off today, and so I was laid off from work today, and it's a lot. Like, there's the fires going on in LA. My birthday just happened a few days ago. I thought this was going to be my year, and I just got laid off. I've been at this company for over 6 years, and I don't even know what to do. Obviously, I have to file for unemployment. I'm just like in shock. But here's the biggest thing. A few months ago, I filed a sexual assault investigation at work because something happened. And around like December, they finally finished the investigation. And they really didn't do anything. And, a month later, here I am getting let go. And I just feel like this seems very fishy. And I don't know too much about the law. But if there's any lawyers on here, and if somebody can help me, if I have a case here, let me know. But yeah, I don't know what to do.
Well, not how I wanted to start my 2025. I was just laid off. This is actually the first time I've ever been laid off, so I don't really know what to even do or how to process anything. I just dropped off my laptop. It sucks the most because I seriously was only at this company for 2 months. I literally got this job in October and loved every single second of it. Unfortunately, the company was acquired and a lot of us were let go. Nothing you can do about it, but it definitely sucks. I have no idea what I want to do. I don't know if I want to even keep working for a company or what. I got my real estate license back in early October. I'm like, maybe I should just pursue that. But I also really liked the idea of having like a stable income with a job. I'm also getting married this year and have lots of expenses. So yeah, I still know it's going to be a great year. Like, I'm truly trying to be positive. I know everything happens for a reason, but yeah, I guess we'll see what happens.
It's hard for me to watch people have fun when I don't know how I'm gonna make it through the next hour. And this has been so many years now. It's like so many years and I just don't have any fight left. Yesterday, I broke down in front of my son, and I'm so mad at myself. I can't hold it together all the time. I just feel so alone. And I feel like I have no power. I don't know what else can go wrong. Like, I can't afford to fix my house. I think I need to sell it. But then I lose.
Yeah, we voted for Trump because he promised while he was campaigning like a million times that when he got into office, he was going to bring down prices, bring down grocery prices. The inflation has been high ever since COVID, and he promised he would bring that down. But it's obvious to me now that that was not true. Egg prices have skyrocketed. The bird flu is killing all the birds, and he doesn't seem to be doing anything about that. He's stopping disease communications from the disease centers in America, pulled us out of the WHO. Like, how does that help anything? And yeah, all he's been doing is taking away rights and freedoms, or trying to. He's not doing anything about the economy. So yeah, we totally regret our vote at this point. We've had a really tough time here in North Carolina. Half of my house got washed away in Hurricane Helene, and I applied for FEMA assistance and we got approved. But now Trump is canceling FEMA and emergency assistance to people. He's also canceled Medicaid for my children. I know they said they put a halt on his freezing of the funds, but the Medicaid portal is still not working, so we can't access anything for our children's health insurance.
I just found out a few hours ago that I'm being laid off from my job. I'm 27 years old and I literally can't think of a time that I haven't worked since I started driving at 16. Been at this company for 6 years and it's my first real full-time job after college. And I know that this decision has absolutely nothing to do with me. It's just the result of choices that were made as a company that have led to needing to eliminate positions, and mine just happened to be one this time around. It doesn't change the fact that it feels absolutely humiliating. Not a complete shock. I kind of felt like this was coming eventually. There's so many things you can do until you don't need a recruiter anymore, which is mostly what I do. But I clearly didn't prepare myself enough for this conversation. It's kind of crazy that this company and people have been a part of my life for 6 years, and now it's not anymore. Very excited to have a lot more time to spend with Ellery, but I'm a planner and I don't do good with unknown and what the future holds and what will be next. I think very long term. And this sucks. This is just one of those things that in the back of your head, it could potentially happen to you, but in the forefront of your mind, you're that will never happen to me. Yet here I am, unemployed.
That I don't have enough to stress about already, given the fact that our president is Donald Trump and he's literally dismantling democracy in front of our eyes. But he could have just rode an amazing wave of the economy that was built before him and gotten credit for it, and everything would have been fine. But instead, he's going to tank the economy, and it's given me a ton of anxiety that that's going to result in mass layoffs. Obviously, it's going to result in mass layoffs across various different industries, but I'm talking about tech specifically. Tech went through a really hard time after the pandemic, and it took years to stabilize, and I feel we're finally at a point where you're not seeing massive companies laying off thousands of people, every other week, and the economy's in a good spot right now, and we're just seeing it ruined. And the irony of this is that so many people voted for Trump because they were told that the economy was bad and that he was going to come in and save the day. And in reality, the ripple effect and the repercussions of the decisions that he's making, the executive orders that he's signing, it's going to be years and years and years before we repair.
The fact that a lot of white women thought that DEI meant minority or black people, that it didn't include them, is the funniest thing to me. Because white women are DEI hires majority of the time. They benefit from DEI initiatives. So the fact that you would vote against your own interests and then get upset that this is happening to you is just hilarious to me. What do you mean you didn't realize that you were the diversity hire? You're a woman and you think that you have an equal playing field in this game as a white man? The fact that we have this program set in place stops companies from discriminating against you based off your gender. So I just don't understand why you would think that, oh my God, I'm in the same playing field as a white man, because you never will be. You actively voted against your rights to appease white men, and you're going to pay the consequences for that. DEI does not just mean black people. As a white woman, that also affects you.
The real F around and find out moment is here. A lot of people are looking at the black community thinking that we are the recipients and benefactors of DEI programs and affirmative action programs. And I know affirmative action is no longer, but whenever they hear the term DEI or they hear the term affirmative action, they look to the Black community thinking that we are the benefactor. Now, here's some information for you. The number one recipient of DEI are white women. That is according to the U.S. Department of Labor. And others fall under that group, under the minority group, the ethnic minority. Number one recipient under that group are Latino and Hispanic Americans. Number two are Asian Americans. Number three are Native Americans. Number four, individuals with disability. Number five, veterans. Okay? And number six, the LGBTQ plus community. And guess who comes last at receiving DEI benefits? Guess who comes last? That's right. Black Americans. Black people. Let me also say, you can do a Google search and you will see the primary benefactors of DEI programs are not only white women, but white men, white male CEOs. Those are the ones who have benefited the most from DEI initiative programs.
For a lot of conservatives, they believe DEI just means black people getting jobs. And so when they see a black person in any job, they say, oh, that person's a DEI hire. They said it about the literal elected vice president of the United States.
Absolutely.
She wasn't hired. She was hired by the American people. 80 million Americans voted for her, but they can't see through her race and gender. So it isn't just about hiring black people and women, right? It's about disabled veterans being accommodated. It's veterans returning from wars are also under DEI.
Absolutely. And I see that as a veteran myself, right? Mm-hmm. I see this initiative as a direct impact and attack on veterans. Of the 2.2 million federal workers, 642,000 of those are veterans. And so this is, in my way of viewing this, is a direct attack against veterans as well. The misunderstanding of what DEI really is, it's on us to really educate the public as to what it really is all about.
Hello? Hey, I've got a problem. Can I talk to you real quick?
I guess.
Yeah, so I'm supposed to find out who is a DEI hire, and I'm not going to do that.
Why not? I gave you that assignment because I think you're totally capable of gathering that info.
No.
No what?
If they want to find out that information, they're going to need to ask somebody else, or...
Why is it so hard?
Figure it out themselves.
You just need to do your job, all right?
No, that's weird.
Stop questioning everything.
Uh-uh.
Look, are you going to do it or not?
Nope.
Okay, well, can you delegate it to your staff to do it?
Nope.
Sounds to me like you're not able to do your job, and if that's the issue, then there's going to be a problem, and I'm going to have to write you up.
No, thank you.
You don't get to just say no thank you and decide.
No, this shit's bullshit.
Whatever.
I'm not doing it.
Okay, well, it's your write-up. It's up to you. You make the decision.
This job sucks.
Like, seriously, lovelies, I have never seen something as funny as this. Like, oh my goodness, literally, these people actually think that when they call DEI, it's automatically these benefit people that looks like me. These actually benefit black people. Oh my goodness, this incident that is happening right now is actually it reminds me of affirmative action. Like, oh my god, it reminds me of affirmative action. Like, I could actually remember vividly, like, details of the affirmative action controversy when these people think that affirmative action actually benefits black people. They thought it benefits black women, black men. And now it's as if reputation
affirmative action, when it's all, out there with the debate of if it's going to stay or, be removed and all of that, especially, you all remember it all started with when these Asian students, got some, that's actually worried him to get admitted into the Ivy schools, and these schools, this particular school that he applied rejected him. Instead of him to actually maybe get application from another school or maybe apply to other schools, other Ivy schools, he actually said that he was going to get the admission in the said particular school that he wants. And with all of that thing that was happening with him getting admission and all of that, that was when the case of affirmative action was a thing. People were like, oh, it's actually because, black women or black people actually got into these Ivy schools because of affirmative action. So they are thereby, taking the slots of intelligent people. They actually see people that looks like me as non-intelligent ones and all of that. It's like, and now with all of the fighting, with all of the, up and down argument, so many people even joined hand. Hispanic people joined, Asian people, other POC. Okay, let's just remove affirmative action. Without these people knowing that affirmative action actually benefits pan-colored women the most. Oh my God. And with all said and done, affirmative action was actually struck down. It was removed. That was when these guys realized that, oh, this actually do not benefit people that looks like me, because they thought that people that looks like me were just getting into these Ivy schools because of affirmative action. So without affirmative action, they are not intelligent enough to get into Ivy schools. And when affirmative action was actually removed, they got to realization that no, they were all wrong, that this actually benefit white women. Like, what have we done? That was when Asian families have to come out and, cry out of how the rate at which their own people getting admitted into these Ivy schools have drastically reduced compared to when affirmative action was in place. That was when they're like, oh my God, we could have listened to black people. Oh my God, what have we done? Black people told us. Like, they are always telling you people, but the problem with you guys is that you do not want to believe them. You do not want to listen to whatsoever they want to, or they have to tell you guys. It is only when the things have been said, have been done, and you guys are seeing the repercussion, that's when everyone will come and start, crying out, oh my God, I could have listened to black people. And now look at the DEI of a thing. Not only do, Orange Man blame what really happened, the Washington DC, controversy to DEI, without even realizing that the person that is at fault was actually a pan-colored, military pilot. Like, I don't understand. Like, seriously, people really need to open their eyes. Even if they open, people, when they open their eyes and see the truth, they still want to act blinded. They still do not want to see the truth. And now, because of the removal of, the diversity, equity and inclusion and all of that, people are losing their job. Guess who is even losing the job the most? Pan-colored women. Now it's been, it's been said that pan-colored women are the ones even benefiting from DEI the most. Oh my goodness. And now everybody's crying. Everybody's, oh my God, we've made a mistake. Everybody's like, oh my God, this man is going to destroy the economy. As if you were not told. You were told. You were informed that this is not going to work. Like, this man is just going to do things that people will keep on crying. Mass deportation is there. Now people are losing their job. The things are getting expensive. There is no egg. There is egg flu. Like, there are so many things happening. There is plane crash. Just 10 days. Just 10 days. And all these things are happening. 10 days, oh. It's not even 1 year. 10 good days. And these things are happening. So what will happen in the next 4 years? That means everybody will run away from, yeah. That is it. Anyway, lovely, so now just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that, and I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one. Lovelies, so now just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that, and I will see you, lovelies, when I